All right, let's talk about camera sewer inspections. Something that came out a few years ago is a big deal in the real estate industry, and everybody started to freak out about it, and then it became kind of normalized and it's kind of reared its head again of late in some different transactions. So I want to bring it up. According to the agreement of sale, all inspections are supposed to be non-invasive. That term specifically can cause some debate in the industry, and that's for a different video. But the inspections are supposed to be non-invasive. Okay. There's also language in the sales contract that states that things in the home are acceptable, assuming it's normal wear and tear. So based on the age of the house, the age of the material, if something is still working properly, but you can tell that it has age on it, which is normal based on its normal wear and tear, it should be considered acceptable. So recently we had on one of our listings a buyer do a camera sewer inspection, and their request was to have the sewer line repaired for a crack that they could not identify to us in the video that they had. And they asked for the sewer line to be cleaned out because there were some roots that were intruding into the sewer line. There were a few roots in the camera and in the sewer line. No one argued that. There weren't very many. Based on the age of the house, it was pretty impressive that the sewer line was as clean as it was. But the buyer could not validate a good argument as to why they were asking for so much money or so much repair towards something when they couldn't prove that something was broken. So camera sewer is one of those things a little bit tricky. So I have a couple thoughts for you, both as a buyer and as a seller. Having sewer line coverage as a part of your homeowner's insurance policy is a very wise thing to do. It's not expensive at all. It's literally like a couple dollars a year. And if something happens down the road after you own the home, it's a great way to be able to have those problems taken care of without having to get into a huge battle through buying the house because you're worried about a what if scenario. If the sewer line is clogged, if the sewer line is backing up, if the sewer line is broken, it should be addressed and repaired during the inspection contingency time period. No questions asked about that. However, if it's not broken and it's not clogged and it's operating correctly, but you're concerned because of the age of the sewer line, then that's not really a fair thing, because based on normal wear and tear, as long as it's operating correctly, the seller doesn't have any obligation to making any kind of repairs or remodeling to the house based on personal preference. Okay. So don't get lost in some of these things. I think that we do a good job of being very fair and very level-headed about handling a camera sewer lateral inspection. Also, it's important to be with a plumber who is also fair. A lot of companies out there, unfortunately, are just looking to sell a project and inherit a new opportunity to work and to make some money, as opposed to going to bat for the customer and offering a solution that fixes the problem without having to spend thousands and thousands of dollars on a potential repair. So camera sewer can be a little bit of a sticky situation. I think if you walk through it correctly with a good team in place behind you, both from the agent side as well as the inspector and plumber side, I think they're very easy to navigate through, but I wouldn't let it trip you up in the middle of a transaction. I'll see you soon.